This case is just not about Coach Stormy. The question is not whether influencer capitalism will survive. It will. The question is, what kind of influencer capitalism will survive after this moment?
This is the Publisher's Desk with Damon K. Jones, brought to you by Black Westchester Magazine.
Peace and blessings, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Publisher's Desk. And I'm Damon K. Jones, the publisher of Black Westchester Magazine, powered by blackwestchester.com. And tonight, we are examining a case that may become the defining moment in the future of digital capitalism. The Federal Trade Commission lawsuit against Coach Stormy Wellington is not simply about one influencer, one personality, or one legal complaint. This case may reshape how the entire influencer economy operates moving forward. Let's be clear from the start. This is not an attack on Coach Stormy. I am not a lawyer. This is about understanding the larger consequences of what happens when influencer branding collides with federal regulation. For years, influencer capitalism has thrived on a powerful formula: build trust through personality, create aspiration through lifestyle, and convert that aspiration into sales.
Of a business owner, he ships, he makes sure that the compliance is there, he makes sure we are legal, he makes sure the taxes and the building and everything.
Social media allowed influencers become brands, and those brands became businesses. Whether it's through coaching programs, mentorship platforms, affiliated marketing, or MLM recruiting, millions of people have brought into the opportunities based on the belief in the person promoting them. That model accelerated dramatically during COVID. When the pandemic shut down traditional workspaces, millions turned to online entrepreneurship. Social media became the new marketplace. Influencers became wealth mentors, business coaches, and digital recruiters. Ring lights replaced storefronts. Instagram feeds became sales floors, and TikTok and YouTube became the business funnels. And in that environment, brothers and sisters, the influencer economy exploded. But now that economy is entering into a new phase. According to the FTC complaint, Coach Stormy is accused of making deceptive earning claims while recruiting people to MLM opportunities connected to total life changes and pharmacy. The FTC cites statements including promises such as no less than 6 figures, I will help 1,000 families make 5 to 7 figures, and claims about creating 60 new millionaires in 2026. The FTC says those statements are deceptive because the actual earnings data from the companies tells a different story. And total life changes, according to the FTC, 76% of active participants earned no compensation in 2023. In pharmacy, fewer than 1% earned 6-figure income levels. That gap between promise and statistical reality is the heart of this case, brothers and sisters. Now, many people ask, how is this different from companies like Mary Kay? And check this out. That is an important question to ask. Mary Kay is a traditional MLM corporation. It is an established company with formal compensation plans, published disclosures, and a corporate structure that separates the company from the individual distributors selling its products. See, Mary Kay consultants are independent contractors, and the corporation often distances itself from claims individual sellers make unless those claims violate company policy. Now, Coach Stormy's case is different because the FTC is not targeting the MLM company itself. The FTC is targeting the influencer as the advertising actor, and that is Coach Stormy. Stormy Wellington is being accused as an individual promoter because of her personal brand is the marketing engine. Her voice, her image, her social media reach, her direct recruiting language are central to the case. In traditional MLM models like Mary Kay, the company is the brand. In influencer capitalism, the person is the brand. That is the major legal distinction. Mary Kay represents old school MLM, corporate brand, distributor networks, product sales. Coach Stormy represents the modern influencer capitalism, personal brand, social media authority, emotional persuasion, recruitment conversion. And regulators are now making it clear that when personal brands are using to sell income opportunities, those statements can be treated as advertising claims under federal law. That changes everything because for years, influencers have relied on implication rather than documentation. A luxury car in the background implies success. A private jet implies abundance. Designer handbags imply wealth. A lavish stage event implies that financial success is common and reachable. But after this case, implications may no longer shield influencers from accountability. The FTC is sending a warning to influencers. If you use influence to market financial opportunity, your claims must now be supported by evidence. That means the influencer economy is maturing. Moving forward, influencers in coaching, mentorship, and MLM recruitment may need audited earnings substantiation, documented disclaimers, legal review of promotional content, compliance oversight before publishing income claims. And that shift will ripple across the entire digital economy.
Investigation, you signed an agreement with them. What's the status of that?
Basically, my career has been significantly affected by, obviously there are some people that I guess, I don't know where this came from. I really don't know how this happened. My career has been significantly affected by the allegations. But the truth is, what has happened is already in the past. One of the things that I have to change is my messaging. Being a serial businesswoman, entrepreneur, network marketer, there are some things that I use as strategies. I'm a manifester. I believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. I believe that out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. I believe that you can manifest by affirmations and afformations. But I learned through this experience that you can't do that when you become a woman of my caliber. You can't say things that's, wishful thinking, or you can't say things that's about what you're going to do based upon your goals and dreams. So I spoke of things that now I know that I would tell any entrepreneur that's in the space of whether it's direct sales, network marketing, whether you're a coach or a mentor, be mindful of the thing that you say.
Brands will tighten contracts. Affiliate networks will impose stricter compliance and rules. Social media platforms may eventually flag unsupported income claims just as they already monitor financial scams and health misinformation. Another major issue in this complaint is that the FTC alleges Coach Stormy also trained downline teams to repeat these earning messages in recruiting others. That means regulators are no longer only examining one influencer, they are examining the entire chain of influence created beneath that influencer. That creates a wider legal exposure, brothers and sisters. And this is where COVID-era influencer culture meets regulatory reality. During the pandemic, speed mattered more than structure. The digital gold rush rewarded visibility over verification, and anyone with charisma and a phone could build a business empire right online. But now, government oversight is catching up. Every new industry goes through this cycle: freedom, expansion, abuse, regulation, maturity. The influencer economy has now entered its regulation phase. And in the long run, that may actually strengthen legitimate entrepreneurs. Those who have real products, honest services, and transparent claims will survive. Those who depend on exaggeration, illusion, and emotional manipulation will face increasing legal risks. That is how markets correct themselves. So this case is just not about Coach Stormy. The question is not whether influencer capitalism will survive. It will. The question is, what kind of influencer capitalism will survive after this moment? Will it remain driven by image and aspiration, or will it evolve into a marketplace where proof matters more than performance? That answer will shape the next generation of online entrepreneurship. Because after this FTC complaint, the era of selling dreams without documentation may be coming to an end. And this is Damon K. Jones, the Publisher's Desk, powered by Black Westchester Magazine, blackwestchester.com. Please go to our website, check it out, read our articles, and leave comments and give us support. And please, if you like this video, comment, share, and please leave a comment. Do you agree influencer capitalism will change, or will it remain the same and more people will be charged by the FTC in the coming future? Let us know. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay blacktastic.
Appreciate you taking the time to engage with real conversations, real issues, and real perspectives that matter to Black America. Stay connected, stay informed, and as always, we'll see you next time at the Publisher's Desk. It's going to be blacktastic. If you're serious about political clarity and independent thinking, this is for you. The Political Thought Bundle includes 3 full books, all personally salient. Democrats and Republicans, The Ultimate Gangbangers, breaks down how the two-party system operates like a legalized street war for power. Emotional Politics, Logical Failure exposes how emotion has replaced strategy in Black political engagement. Tolerance is for Cowards lays out a blueprint for extended policing and community-led public safety rooted in outcomes rather than slogans. 3 signed books. One bundle, $60. That's a $75 value, and you're getting signed copies included. This isn't left versus right. It's results versus rhetoric. Go to twosteppublishing.com and secure your signed Political Thought Bundle today. It's going to be blacktastic. For more than a century, Black America built its own economy under segregation, under discrimination, and under conditions most people today cannot imagine. We built businesses. We built banks. We bought land and property. In The Forgotten Blueprint, Damon K. Jones reveals how Black communities created thriving economic systems from 1800 to 1965 and why that blueprint still matters today. This book challenges the idea that our future depends on politics alone and shows how ownership, family, and enterprise once powered Black prosperity. The blueprint is not lost. We just stopped using it. The Forgotten Blueprint, how Black America built its own economy from 1800 to 1965. On sale now at Two-Step Publishing and Amazon. Black Westchester Magazine has been giving our community a voice, reporting the stories others ignore, holding power accountable, and making sure the truth about our communities is told by us. But independent Black media only survives when the community supports it. If you believe in real journalism, community accountability, and keeping Black voices strong in local news, we need your help. Your donation helps us continue covering the stories that matter: politics, education, justice, and economic empowerment right here in Westchester. Support Black media, support Black truth, support Black Westchester Magazine. Donate today and help keep Black media alive. Because Black-owned independent media is blacktastic. Black Westchester Magazine presents People Before Politics, the Sunday Rundown, every Sunday at 6 p.m. on YouTube. Join Damon K. Jones, AJ Woodson, and Larnez Kinsey as they break down the biggest stories in politics, culture, and community from a Black point of view. No spin, no party loyalty, just logic, accountability, and outcomes. If it impacts Black America, we're talking about it. Tap in, subscribe, set your reminder. This Sunday at 6 p.m. is going to be blacktastic.
This is the Publisher's Desk with Damon K. Jones, brought to you by Black Westchester Magazine, where life, culture, community, and faith meet truth, power, and purpose.